Hey everybody, this is me, Undead Viking, and this is Seafall. I got this at Gen Con, I brought it back with me, and I recruited 4 of my good friends from my gaming groups to join me in traveling through the world of Seafall and getting through all the different chapters. Now, we just got done doing the prologue portion of the game, and I took some time after the game was done to videotape the reactions of my friends after they got done, both with spoilers and without spoilers. And that's what this introduction is about, just to kind of explain to you exactly what we're doing. Now, we're going to be doing this for each and every little chapter of this game. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take us to get through it all. We have some vacations coming up, and I've got conventions to go to and things like that. But we are going to get through this game step by step until we finally finish it off. Now, we aren't really going to dive into mechanics or how the dice rolls work or how resources are collected or anything like that. I'm sure you'll be able to find lots of videos or read the rules yourself, and you can discover that on your own. But what we are going to do is we're going to discuss how we are feeling about the game, how the game is changing as we play it, and just kind of our gut reactions to both the story that's being told and also how the game progresses, how it metamorphoses, changes, and maybe it doesn't. I have no clue. Like I said, we just got done with the prologue. We haven't really discovered anything as far as really extensive as far as what Seafall is going to do and take us and so on and so forth. So the whole point of this is that I'm going to have 2 videos after each session. I'm going to have one that is non-spoiler, just very gut reaction feelings without going into specifics, and then there is going to be one that is going to be very spoiler. We're going to show the board, we're going to show the different things that get changed, we're going to talk about actual story elements and things like that. And so you can pick and choose how you want. If you don't care about having the game spoiled for you, or if you're playing the game yourself and you kind of want to see how we did, that's something you can do. And if you just want to keep yourself on the tertiary part of it, and you just want to get kind of an overarching feeling of the game, you can delve into that. So I will split up both of the videos. They'll be very, very, very specific, as you probably saw in the title of this one. So without further ado, why don't I just go ahead and dive into Seafall, the non-spoiler, and then after you're done with that, if you so desire, you can go ahead and track down the spoiler version and see what you think there. But thank you very much for sitting through the intro, and I hope you enjoy these little vignettes, if you will. All right, cool. All right, we just got done playing the first section, the prologue section of Seafall. I gathered together 4 of my gaming group people, 2 from the normal game group, 2 from the Bizarro gaming group. So it's a good mix. We just got done with the prologue section. We're going to not give any spoilers at all because people will be watching this theoretically and don't want anything told about what's going on. But we're gonna try to basically kind of give our basic thoughts and feelings about it, and then yeah. So here we'll go with Bizarro gaming group guy number 1, Tim. Just what'd you think? Have you played any other Legacy games?
No, so I was going to start with that. This is the first Legacy game I've played. I'm intrigued by the concept of it, although I'm not a huge Pandemic fan, so the idea of Pandemic Legacy wasn't super appealing. I am a Pirates kind of fan, so I was looking forward to a game that tapped into something like that. This turns out to not really be specifically a piratey game. It's more of a merchanty game so far. Now maybe it'll get more piratey later. Maybe that's a spoiler.
Well, since we specifically can't attack each other
in
the prologue.
Right, so we do some raiding, but it's
no, it specifically tells you that right away.
So yeah, no, it's a little difficult to see where it's going to end up, but so far I think it's really interesting.
I think some of the hints, some of the little clues of some of the things that we explored and saw, the
well, and that was to me the most appealing thing of the game was that as we uncovered material in the game, you read little snippets from the book, and it gave real backstory and kind of gave some color to what was happening. And then that opened up very tangible, accessible spaces on the board that clearly will be useful in future turns. And so you get this sense of real exploration and growth in that sense. again, there are a lot of mechanisms that we started to play with that the game ended so quickly we hardly got to experience. So
I'm looking forward to the next day.
yeah, I agree.
All right, and here's Andy from Non-Bizarro Game Group.
I'm liking it so far. I'm not sure if I've got a good feel for the mechanics, whether or not I'm going to like the balance in the long run, but I'm really liking the flavor text, and I like how when you do a lot of the Endeavor actions, it usually gives you a kind of choose-your-own-adventure style option, where after you've succeeded, you still have a choice. So,
Jimbo from Bizarro Gaming Group.
This is also my first Legacy game, so it's interesting to see how this plays out. It's fun to get to name things, and I guess you'll find that out. But I enjoy the adventure book. See how it goes.
Yeah, and of course, the loyal, ever loyal Craig, who named one of the islands after my bottom.
I will echo the feelings of the exploration, and the story is the strongest part, I think. And it is a very strange, actually, like, writing on the game and not feeling like you're facing it. And when the instruction tells you to cut up a card, I almost feel like I'm committing some kind of sacrilege in doing so. But yeah, it kind of goes through some of the mechanics. We still had some questions, but after the 3 or 4 turns it took us to get through the prologue, I think we have a better understanding of it. And I think it looks like the game actually will evolve going forward too. So it's kind of, there's a sense of not knowing exactly what's going to happen that I actually really like.
Yeah. All right, so thanks for watching this. Now we are going to do another one for each one of these that's going to be spoilers, where we're actually going to discuss what we've actually done. So if you've played the game or don't care, you can check out that video as well. So, and that will actually show the game board and what have you, and you'll be able to see everything. So yeah, thanks very much, and this will be fun running through the entire game of Seafall.